Okay, so right now I am going to have dinner with my boyfriend, so I got ready really quick. I'm wearing something really simple, like this t-shirt. Well, not a t-shirt, it's like a long sleeve shirt from Fashion Nova, I think, and just a pair of leggings. That's like my go-to all the time, no matter what. Just like a nice, kind of like loose shirt and leggings, so it doesn't look like too bummy. So that's what I'm wearing. I don't know if you can see it. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, that's my outfit. Sorry, I have like this tripod, this new tripod that I got, and it's like with my perfume, so like I just spilled some. So I'm going to try this new foundation that I got this week. Like about 2 weeks ago, I got the NARS one. I finally hopped on this bandwagon. It's alright, it's kind of overrated, but I only tried it once, so I'm gonna try it again and see how I like it. And I'm gonna try this. I just got it today, so let's see how this is. So I don't know where we're gonna go eat, but just thought I'd film this. So I did one pump. I'm going to use this mirror from this palette. This is such a good palette, by the way. It's the Dominique's Cosmetics one. It's so good. See, this is a good view. So with all of the masks that not all the masks, the fact that we've been having to wear masks is making my cheeks break out so bad, and it's not going away, you know, ever since this whole thing started. So, and the weather's like getting a little warmer some days here in Jersey, so my freckles like really came out of nowhere, and now I have all these dots on my face. It's making me feel a little insecure. So I've been trying different foundations because my like favorite foundation was the NARS Tinted Moisturizer. I don't know why it was called that, because it wasn't even a tinted moisturizer, it was a foundation. That was my favorite. And my other favorite, but that got discontinued, and my other favorite was the L'Oreal Matte Infallible, not the one I just got, the matte one. But I went through like 3 bottles of those, but the last time I got it, it was way too matte. So I'm gonna try this because my skin is not that oily anymore. I guess since I'm getting older or whatever, it's not that oily anymore. And ever since the Fenty foundation came out, that has been my go-to. After the NARS one that got got discontinued, and after the L'Oreal that was too matte for me all of a sudden, that one is such a good year-round foundation for me because I'm oily combo. I used to be oily, now I'm oily combo. That one's so good. And I went through like 3 bottles of that one, and then I just got kind of like tired of it. Like I wanted to try something else, so that's why I'm getting like, I guess that's why I got this and the NARS. So that's the coverage right now. It's pretty good. I got my shade. I'm like really close to my shade. It's not my exact shade. So I'm gonna do, oh shit. So I'm gonna do another pump because these pimples. And I don't care about the freckles. I love my freckles. But the pimples, I do care about. And I need to fix that. So if you have any tips on how to fix mask knee, let me know. I don't know if this is the best lighting, but we will work with it. I do have a lamp, like I used to use in my old videos from like 3 years ago, but where my desk is, I put a TV up there, so I can't really use the desk that I used to film my old videos in. Okay, so this is the foundation. It's still not really covering this section right here. I mean, you're going to see the little dots, of course, because it just covers it. It's not going to make it like disappear. But you can still see that big mark that I have. Oh shit, and this isn't even blended. There we go. I didn't even blend my nose. So hard to get used to how I look with eyelash extensions. But I think I really like them. Because I never put even on the fake eyelashes before. Because I never knew how. Like, I've always tried it and it always bothered my eyes. They were always too heavy. And I just couldn't get it like right on the lash line. But the eyelash extensions are a really good alternative. I don't know if I'm ready for like another build, like to be doing eyelash extensions. So that's the foundation. It's cute. So this is like my favorite concealer right now. It's so full coverage. I even love using this when I'm not wearing foundation and when I'm not bringing out, obviously. But like for my everyday makeup looks, I do only use concealer and powders. Like all the powders that I wear, just with concealer instead of foundation. It's so good. Like it makes you look really flawless and it's full coverage. Even if you don't need it, it still makes you look really good. Like this is a really, really good concealer and I love to use it with or without foundation. It's so good. Either way, you're gonna look flawless. And the applicator is really like cooling. It's so nice. Okay, so I put on the lamp that I was talking about earlier because I can't deal with the lighting. The lighting was like kind of yellow looking, I think. I'm not sure. I'm against this lighting and that lighting, so I don't know. But I just put on the concealer. I love it. It's so good. Now I'm going to contour my forehead because, you know, I'm a little insecure about my 5-head or whatever. I mean, I know it's not the end of the world. I know there's people with way bigger and way worse. But, you know, it's kind of there, so it kind of bothers me. So anyway, I'm going to contour it with this cream contour. It's so good. If you're my skin color or little, I would say a little darker, this works really good. This is like the perfect shade. It makes you look really bronze in the summer. It's really pretty. Either way, it adds color to your skin because I am pretty pale, especially now, but I am actually pretty white. I don't think in the lighting you can tell, but I'm pretty sure you can tell in my other videos. So this makes me look, you know, like I have some kind of life. So I put like a little bit on there. I don't know if you can tell. I don't contour my whole face. I know you're supposed to contour your whole face to make it look, I don't remember, but to make it look like all together. That way your face is all like structured and all like cohesive. But I don't do that because I don't put that much contour on anyway, and I don't like to contour my whole face because I don't see a huge difference when I contour my nose. I mean, I do, but it looks really bad. Like, I'm a little too good at contouring my nose that it looks freaking weird. I used to contour my nose all the time, like every day, even with powders, and it was too much. Like I even changed, like, you know how you can change the shape of your whole face by just contouring your nose and just contouring in general, but it looks kind of weird. So I stopped doing that. I stopped contouring my nose. Contouring my cheeks makes literally no difference because I barely have any cheekbones. So I just do my forehead. So don't come for me. And then I do my chin, not my chin, my lip to make it look a little more plump. So whatever's left. And this is really creamy and easy to blend that I use a brush. I hate using brushes for blending out like foundations and creams, but this is a really good brush and that's a really easy product to blend, so I love them both together. So I did that, and I stopped baking my face because I think this powder is like a little too cakey. I've had it for a little while. I've tried a few different powders by now. I've tried the Rihanna one, the Fenty one, I liked it. The Kat Von D one, I hated it. This one's okay. I think the best one will always be the Laura Mercier. So I have to get that again. Oof. And the scent on this is too much. It just went up my nose. And the last time I wore foundation with the NARS one, it looked pretty, but when I didn't bake my face, it looked better. So I'm going to try that method with this. So I'm just setting my face. My makeup looks really pretty. Like, all those products together look really, really nice. It looks really pretty. So I'm going to like set the powders in my under eyes. I used to bake my face. Like, I used to put so much powder on my face, and then all this bronzer and all that stuff. It was a lot going on. And it looked really good. Like, it made my face look really good. But I don't know. I think my skin's just changing. I guess now that I'm getting older, it's not as oily, so there's no need for all those powders and such matte foundation. I kind of noticed that. Which is a good thing. Anyway, because I guess I balanced out my skin with the skincare I was using. Because I got a facial over the summer, and the girl that did my facial, she said, "What are you talking about? You don't have oily skin. Your skin is dry." And I was like, "Oh, really? My skin used to be so oily." And she's like, "I guess you sucked out all the oil because now your skin is really dry." And I was like, "Well, my skin's not dry, but it's definitely not as oily." I mean, I don't know why I'm arguing with her, but I'm like, it's really not that dry. So I had to switch up my skincare, and it's definitely a lot more healthy looking. It's definitely a combo now. Okay, so I did all that. Looks so good. I'm loving the eyelashes with the ring. Like, that's such a like vibe. Like, I love when girls have that. So I was like, when I got my nose pierced, I was like, I want hoops, like a hoop ring. So it looked really pretty when I did that. And now with the eyelashes, I love it. It looks so good. Okay, so I did that. So I'm gonna do blush. I've been really liking this blush lately. I got it last summer and I didn't really use it because I get really dark in the summer. That this did absolutely nothing. But now that it's winter time and I'm about like 2 to 3 shades lighter, because obviously my regular color is really light, like I said. Shit. This is really pretty, especially for my everyday looks with the concealer like I was talking about. That looks really nice with this because it's not too much. It's the Kylie and Kitten Baby. So this is the color. If you're my shade or a little lighter, this would look really good, I think. If you're a little lighter too. So I put that on. This is a contour brush, but I think because this product is so light, it really packs it on good and it looks really pretty. If you could see it, looks really nice. You can see a little bit. You kind of pack on a lot because it's a light color. It looks really pretty. Blush really completes the look. I hated when like using bronzer as blush or no blush at all was like a thing. I was like, what are you doing? Blush looks really pretty. When it's like the perfect shade for you, it looks pretty. You can't see it that much though. Kinda can. I don't know. It's the lighting. I promise it looks good. Okay, so right now, after that, I'm going to put on my bronzer, my favorite bronzer right now. I think this is like the only bronzer I ever really had that made such a big difference when I wear it. I'm telling you, Fenty is so good. I think that's like my favorite makeup brand right now from the, like ever since it came out, like all the products like work for me. Like it's such a good brand. So I really love this shade. It's the shade Private Island. I was gonna say Staten Island. No, Private Island. It's really pretty. So I put on my forehead. I put a little bit on my forehead because I already contoured it. I don't want to look like a helmet head. And this is like the MAC 135. I had this for like 6 years already. It's so worth it to spend money on brushes because they last forever. And this is such a great bronzer brush because it really gets the cheeks and everything that you need it to so well. So I like brush it on the cheeks, whatever's left, put it on my chin, and then on my lower lip because I love the way juicy lips look. You know, I already have good lips. I just like to enhance it. And then after that, I blend it. But I hold the brush from the end. That way I'm not like taking it off. That way it's not like I'm going like this and taking it off. I hold it from the end and then I get it good. So I put that back and then I'm gonna blend my forehead. I really like to get in there. I hate doing like makeup like against my hairline because it's so hard to take off. Like, it's not impossible, but it's hard for me to take it off. So I like to put the contour far into my forehead, like I do that, and the bronzer there. That way I can just blend it up, and the product is really like in the, not too high, not on my hairline. But honestly, if you're having that trouble, like, oh my god, I hate doing my makeup with my hair down. If you're having that trouble taking off makeup and it's like stays in the perimeters of your face like it used to with me, you just have to switch up your cleanser. Honestly, the Cetaphil is an amazing cheek cleanser. So is the Fresh Soy cleanser and the Purity. Everyone uses the Purity because it's so good too. All those are great. You just gotta switch up your skincare. Okay, so that's all blended out. It's so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows because I didn't even do my eyebrows. And I'm going to set my face, spray my face with the matte Wet n Wild setting spray. I don't like to spend money on setting sprays because all the matte setting sprays like do the same thing for me. They all work great. They all do the same thing. So I'm using this one right now. And I'll be right back to show you the lippy and the highlight. Okay, I am back. I did my eyebrows. I always love using a pomade. To me, that works the best. And I got them threaded like a week ago, so they're still looking snatched. So, I'm going to spray my face. Like I said, I forgot to do it. And the makeup is looking really flawless. This foundation is really pretty. I hope it works in the summer because it's March. So I want it to, you know, I want to be able to wear it in the summer. You know what's weird? Is that the NARS one, when I used it, this was actually like a little too matte. So I hope this could be a good summertime foundation for me too, because with my skin type, I need a wintertime and summertime foundation. The Fenty one, the Fenty matte one, the original one, was that for me. It was all year round. But this one was actually pretty matte. So let's see. And the L'Oreal one, this looks really pretty and healthy and hydrating. My face looks really good. I have to show you really good lighting. So now it is time for highlight. I don't know if I want like a super beaming highlight because like I said, I'm breaking out. And lately I haven't been wearing such a beaming highlight. Like, I've been wearing highlights like, you know, I mean, I have been wearing beaming highlights, but I've been applying them differently because of my pimples. So I don't think I'll do a beaming one today. I'm not feeling it. I'm going to do my Huda Beauty one. This is such a good palette, by the way. So I'm going to, this is a cream. This is like a cream, so it's like a primer for the highlight. I've used it a few times. It's pretty, but it's hard to blend, so I don't really use it. I just mix all three, but I mostly use just that one. And I like to use the pink one as like a blush topper sometimes when I'm feeling like extra. So I just went on the white one. I just put my brush in it, back and forth like that. 2 times. Well, now 3 times. And it's on the fan brush. For some reason, this formula only works with the fan brush, by the way. If you don't have one, you need to get one, because for some reason my Morphe highlight brush doesn't pick it up at all. Even though the Morphe is a better brush, like, to pick up products, but this one picks up that Huda one. So that, I like to smile. See, it looks pretty. It looks good. So you can see it. Not too much. It looks really pretty in like sunlight because it's not so bright. Makes your skin look healthy. Well, honestly, the only time I get like compliments on my highlight anyway is when I use the Ofra Cosmetics, the Rodeo Drive. You know how that was popular like a few years ago? Well, I gone through like 3 of those. Beautiful highlight. I keep going back to it. It looks really pretty in pictures. In some pictures, especially when I have a tan, like, it looks so good. In some pictures, when my highlight is beaming, I'm like, damn, what am I wearing? And then I think about it and I'm like, oh, of course it was the Ofra. Like, it looks really pretty. My go-to highlight back in like 2015 used to be the Becca Opal. That looks really pretty too. I need to get that again because I actually do like it. Like, I don't care that's not popular anymore. It works for me. It doesn't matter. So I blended it, put some more on top because I took some away. See, and that's it. And now I want to use a lip gloss that I just bought. It's from the Madison Beer collection. I don't listen to her. I've heard of her. I've heard 1 or 2 songs by her when I was like at the gym. And you know how like Spotify sometimes plays artists similar to what you're listening to? One of her songs played. I don't really remember it. All I know is that she's a singer and I don't know her music. But anyway, I want to try this. I bought this. It looks really pretty. I saw that Jaclyn Hill raved about it, so I wanted to try it, and it's a really pretty color. It's right up my alley. Not that I look to Jaclyn Hill for makeup, because her makeup's nice and she's like a really, like, I like watching her because she's like a nice, like, I used to really like her, a nice YouTuber, like a throwback YouTuber. I don't know how to explain it, but you know, from a while ago, and I used to really like her, but her personality got kind of annoying. So I kind of stopped watching her the way I used to. Damn, I wanted to use this KKW lip liner, but it's not coming out. I don't like the Kylie and Kim. I don't like their lip liners. Like, I like the formula. I like their lip liners. I just don't like the packaging. Now I have to sharpen it like all the time. It's so annoying. Poor me, right? But yeah, I don't like to watch Jaclyn Hill that much anymore because her personality got kind of obnoxious. Not just her, a lot of YouTubers. Like, I don't like to watch some people anymore, or at all, because they're just kind of obnoxious. Like, for me, Jenny69, I love her personality and she's just funny, and I've been watching her since 2017 and I just like her videos. Like, I like how they're chill and not so edited, and I like how a lot of them are vlogs, but I really like her makeup too. Her makeup is actually like pretty slept on and it actually looks really pretty. Like, her natural glam is so pretty. Okay, so I sharpened it. I guess I used it up because I thought I had like a little piece to use. Sometimes it breaks off and I use that little piece, but I don't know. I guess I finished it. So I'm gonna line my lips with this. I haven't done this in a while, just lip liner with lip gloss. It's cute. Especially when you have like a nose ring. For me, I really like that look. Like a nose ring with like clear lips. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this because I don't know the color. I don't want it to just turn into brown lips like everything else I wear. For some reason I thought it would smell like cupcakes. I don't know where I got that from. Oh. little color. It has like a smallest tint of like a little brown. Damn, I should have tried it without the lip liner first. I'm still a vibe though. And there we go. That is my makeup look tonight to go out to dinner with my boyfriend. So I'm going to show you how it looks. There we go. Okay, and now the lighting is too bright. This lighting, I need to get it together because I kind of stopped making makeup videos, so my lighting is like all over the place because I film more in my car now and at the gym, so I don't know. So, oh, there we go. Yeah, so this is the makeup look. It looks so pretty. I love it. These are the lips. And the foundation, it looks so nice. I really like it. It looks so pretty. And my hair's getting so long. I love it. I'm gonna like cut my hair a little bit though. Yeah, so this is the makeup look. I love it so much. Okay, so now that my makeup is done, I have to put on my perfume. I have always been into fragrance, but as of recently, I have been like really into it. I don't know what the hell happened. I, for a while, really liked Black Opium, but I never bought it. And after my cousin bought it, I was like, wow, I should get it because I like put her onto it and I really liked it. So I got like the little roll on. So that was kind of like the start of me getting back into fragrance, because in high school I had so many perfumes and I was like obsessed with perfumes and like different smells and all that stuff. But for a while I kind of got over it. Like I wore the Marc Jacobs, I have it right here actually. I wore the Marc Jacobs Daisy for like a long time, maybe like 2 years. See, and it's still there, but I used a good amount of it. I wore this for a really long time, and I don't know, I kind of like stopped caring about fragrance because I really like this and it smelled really good. But recently I got a few. I got like 4 more, like by myself, because perfumes was always something I always got as a gift, because obviously when I was in high school and even, you know, a little older than that, this was a gift too. Perfume was always like a gift for me. But you know, now that I am better off, I am able to buy my own perfumes and I actually really like them. So my new favorite fragrance right now is this one. Is the Ysl Libra Intense. This smells so good. It's like the perfect everyday winter fragrance. I've worn it a lot. I got it in late January. No, like mid-January. And as you can see, I've used a good amount of it. But I'm actually getting kind of tired of it, which kind of sucks because I got the big bottle. I always get the 1.7 ounces because that's always enough for me. But I used a good amount. So this has been my favorite recently. And I need to get the full-size bottle of the Black Opium because by Ysl, because I have the roll-on and I really like it, but I just haven't gotten it because I kind of already have it, so why do that? But Ysl, I really like their fragrances. They last long, they last all day, they are so good, and they're not like too much, they're not too like suffocating. And my boyfriend got me this one for Christmas, the Chanel Chance Autendre. I don't butcher me. I butchered that. Don't come for me. This is perfect for an everyday summer fragrance. I have used some of it, but I'm saving it for the summer. But he really likes this one, so I bought it myself also. The Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. He really likes this, and so I bought it because I like it. I'm not crazy about it, but I like it, so I got the small one. This is the 1.7. It's enough for me. It'll last me a few years anyway, because perfume lasts me a few years even if it is the 1.7 ounce. So I'll use this one. I'll go with this one because I'm gonna see him tonight, so he likes this one. So I'm going to do 2 spritz. Not going to lie, I only used it one time. I recently got it, and for me the staying power is not that great. It's not like the YSL or the Chanel like at all from the one time I used it. So let's see. Okay, so I did 2 on one side, I did 1.5 here. So I did 2 spritz on my neck. I don't know, that's perfumes when I put them on always go up my nose. Okay, and then I put it on my collarbone, on my clothes, because it lasts and sticks all day and all night on your clothes. So that's like kind of the secret. And you don't want it to stain your clothes, so you always have to push it back. And if the perfume, like the scent, isn't that strong, do 2 spritz like I just did. But if the perfume is strong, just do like 1, 1, 1, 1, because you'll get a headache. Yeah, and so that is it. I just wanted to show you like me getting ready for dinner, because why not? I wanted to show like an updated makeup routine, talk a little bit about makeup, I guess, and perfume. And yeah, so that is it. Thank you for watching, and please comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.